The National School Board Association wrote a letter to Joe Biden demanding that they use the Patriot Act against parents like Scott Smith, saying that they're domestic terrorists. Merrick Garland, the Attorney General of the United States, weighed in and said, yes, they're a domestic terrorist and we're absolutely going to do this. But what they didn't reveal was at this June 22nd meeting of the school board in which they passed that policy on boys using girls' bathrooms. Scott Smith was there to tell everyone at the school board meeting how his freshman daughter had been raped by a gender fluid male in the school bathroom. And they did a rape kit. They have now the finally charges have been filed. But the thing is that this happened 3 weeks after the school already knew. The school knew what had happened because they transferred the gender fluid male to another student where on October 6th, he sexually assaulted another girl. Scott Smith was there to speak out about what the school board and the school failed to do to protect minor females. It was a boy who would sometimes wear skirts and dresses, enter the girls' bathroom at Stonebridge High School. And now he's charged with 2 counts of forcible sodomy, 1 count of anal sodomy, 1 count of forcible fellatio. That's just that incident. And so, the school board, because they barred him from speaking on any of this, what the school board did is they made him like this avatar for parents and how they're domestic terrorists and why they need protection. And so, Scott Smith was arrested and charged with disorderly conduct and nationally defamed, but the male who raped his daughter was not. He was all over television screens and in newspaper pages. They busted his lip. They put him in handcuffs. He was dragged to the ground by a SWAT team. And nobody there, not a single one of the animals at that school board meeting gave a rat's ass about his daughter, who had been raped by the very policy that they were voting to pass. It enabled it. Can you imagine being this freshman girl who has to go through something horrific? You're afraid to even use the bathroom because men who are claiming that they are women want to use the girls' bathroom. This happened actually at a school in Hillsborough, Missouri, where I had family. This was a couple of years ago. I had family that went there and was there at the time. There was an 18-year-old, very tall male who decided as a senior to identify as a female, wanted to use the females' locker rooms and the bathrooms. And we have female cousins who are at the school who were in sports, and they were terrified. All the girls were terrified to change in the locker room with this 18-year-old male. It's a vulnerable place to be when you're a young woman anyway. And it's even crazier when you add that element to it. And so a lot of the girls were changing, and they weren't even using their locker rooms because they didn't feel safe. And that's usually how it always is. Men who say that they are women, they want to use women's restrooms because they say that using the men's restroom makes them uncomfortable. But to hell with what you women feel. If you women feel uncomfortable, that's irrelevant because you're stupid women. Shut up. That's the message that every single person who endorses this, that's the message they're sending and endorsing. You don't believe in protections for women, and you don't believe in secure spaces for women. Why is it that women's feelings on safety and security is ignored in the bathroom, but men's feelings on safety and security is accommodated? The way that this administration treats men who identify as women, they give them more rights than they do women. I think that that's the big argument. I hear all these people bitching and moaning. I am not going to be kind about this, nor am I going to be PC about it, I'm not Dora the Explorer. I'm not here to entertain anybody's kids. You have all these people complaining about that Texas 6-week law. Oh, you're controlling women, et cetera, et cetera. Well, why don't you have a conversation about what's happening to minor women? Can you imagine? You got a freshman high school girl. It's a scary time anyway. You're forced to use a bathroom with males who identify as women. This particular male identified as gender fluid, so he would feel like he was a dude one day and a chick the other day. Wore a skirt, cornered her in the bathroom, and raped her. And then now the whole nation knows what happened to her. Here, as a freshman high schooler, she's got to deal with this. The whole nation knows what's happened to her. Looks like the whole damn town's against her. It looks like everybody in her school's against her. The school board's not protecting her. Loudoun County Schools protects rapists. They protect men who identify as women for cornering girls in the bathroom and raping them. They protect that. They enable it with their policies. And they treat the parents who are defending their kids, they call them domestic terrorists. Because apparently, if you don't let your children get raped in the school bathroom, you're a terrorist. That's the official stance from Loudoun County Schools. That's the official stance from the Biden administration. That's the official stance from Merrick Garland. If it seems like that's too much of a statement for you, you're not outraged enough. Now, people will get angrier at the people who tell you this than they will the people who are doing it and enabling it. Because these people don't care about women. They never have. They don't care about victims. They don't care about child trafficking. They don't care about raping of minor girls in school bathrooms. These people don't care. They only care if they can use it to a political advantage. That's it. These people are without humanity. They're animals.